guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial over the eye look that I'm wearing today, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to call it yet, but it's just a very wearable, daytime appropriate matte brown kind of neutral eye. This has been my go-to look when I'm lazy or I just don't feel like creating a new look. You can tone it down, you can build it up. It's just such a beautiful look, and it's just very simple and very fast. I can do this in like 10 minutes and be out the door. It's such a quick and easy look. But yeah, pretty much all of the eyeshadows I'm going to be using are from Makeup Geek, and this look is it's just a very cool like gradient look. We're pretty much just going to be building up colors that are like 1 or 2 shades darker from one another. So it's just going to give you this really nice faded gradient soft look. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to be doing a product highlights video or like a product preview where I show you guys every single thing I'm wearing on my entire face so you guys can achieve this entire look that I got. If you guys want to see how to get this really pretty matte wearable daytime appropriate eye, then please keep watching. I already did my brows, and I've also already primed my eyes with the Essence Olive Stage eyeshadow base, which is my holy grail. I also went ahead and set that with a matte skin tone color eyeshadow just to make it set a little bit faster so it didn't stay tacky. As I said in the beginning, we're pretty much going to use all Makeup Geek eyeshadows aside from my inner corner highlight and my brow bone, just because I don't have anything that would work very well for that. So we're going to start with our lightest shades first in the crease and build it up to be darker. The first shade I'm going to start with is Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream, which is something you guys see all the time because this is like my perfect crease shade. This is just a matte peachy skin tone shade, and it works so well for blending out everything in the crease and just erasing any mistakes or harshness. And by the way, these are all matte, so I'm not going to say matte for everyone, but I'm just going to take this on a big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe, I think B13 brush or something. I will list everything I'm using in the description box below. So I'm just going to blend this all in the crease from the inner to the outer corner, not being too precise with it, but keeping it below the brow bone highlight, or where we're going to put the brow bone highlight. So now we're going to go in with a shade that's, like I said, 1 or 2 steps darker than this one, which is Creme Brulee. So here is Creme Brulee and here is Beaches and Cream. As you can see, they're very close in color, but we're just going to start building up that gradient. So I'm going to take this on a little bit smaller of a brush. This is the Morphe B38 brush. This is my absolute favorite brush for in the crease. So from here on out, we're going to start putting the colors more in the socket of the crease instead of all in it like we did with Beaches and Cream. So I'm going to start in the outer part of the socket and slowly blend inward. So we're just going to put this all in the socket of the crease from the inner to the outer corner. So now we're going to go in with Makeup Geek Frappe, which is, like I said, 1 or 2 shades darker than Creme Brulee. So here is Creme Brulee. Here is Frappe. So I'm just going to start putting Frappe right here in the outer socket in the outer V, pretty much right on top of Creme Brulee, and just slowly blend it inward and stopping about midway. And pretty much the last shade we're going to be using on the eyelid is Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear. So here's Cocoa Bear and here is Frappe. So I'm going to take that on a Morphe B80 brush, which is just a smaller version of that B38. I'm going to start in the outer corner of the eye, like the outer V, and then kind of loop it around to the socket. I'm not going to go as far inward with this as I did with Frappe. I'm just going to take a little bit of Beaches and Cream and blend all in the crease again. So if you wanted to, you could go in with like a matte skin tone shade, whatever works for you, and apply that in the inner part of the eyelid where we haven't put anything. But since I use an eye primer that conceals, that's kind of like a skin tone shade, and also I set that with a powder that's like a skin tone shade, I really don't need to do that. But now I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek Mocha, which is the perfect matte neutral brown shade. I'm just going to take that on a flat definer brush. This is the Morphe M432 brush, and I'm just going to start smoking out the lash line. I'm not going to take this too far in because I want to keep the inner part of the eye a little more bright and a little more like awake. I'm just going to start on the outer part of the lashes and just wiggle this really close to the roots. I was going to do a wing line with my liner, but I don't know, I'm just not having a good day with liner so far, so I just don't think it's a good idea. So I'm just going to kind of make a little bit of a flick where I would apply a wing with my eyeshadow with Mocha and this flat definer brush, and just kind of smoke out a line right here just to kind of give the effect of a wing line. So if you wanted to stop here and just apply mascara, you totally could, but I'm going to go in with a brown liner, which is something I never do. I never apply a brown liner to the top lash line, but this shade just works perfectly for me, especially on a more natural or like a more toned down day. This is Makeup Geek's gel liner in the shade Mobster, which is the perfect neutral dark brown shade. It's almost like a blackened brown, but I'm just going to take that on an eyeliner brush and line very close to the the lash line. I'm not going to do too thick of a line or anything, but I am, like I said with Mocha, I'm not going to go too far in to the inner part of the eye with this. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead, before I move on to the lower lash line, and go in with a brow bone highlight. And since I don't have anything from Makeup Geek, I'm just going to pull from my Morphe 35O palette. I'm just going to take these two shades right here that are matte and pop that right below the brow bone. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start working on the lower lash line. And this is where you can kind of customize it to suit your needs. If you want something a little more daytime appropriate, or if you just want something a little more soft and subtle, then you can just do what I'm going to do, or you can just put on some mascara right now and be good to go. Or if you want to make this a little more like nighttime appropriate, or if you want to do like a date night look or something, you can put some of that brown eyeliner or black eyeliner in the waterline, smoke that out, and really get a smoky eye. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go in first with creme brulee on a pencil brush and just blend that along the lower lash line, but again, not going too far in with this. And then I'm going to go in with frappe with that same pencil brush. Painful. I'm getting really nasally because I've been talking for a while. Take frappe on that same pencil brush and just put that right on top of creme brulee. Okay, and then I'm going to take Cocoa Bear and that flat definer brush, that M432, and line really close to the lash line. And again, not going too far in with it. And last, I'm going to go in with Mocha once again and take that on the same brush and just put this in the outer part of the eye, kind of like the outer third, really, really close to the lash line. And then take that pencil brush that we used before and just blend all that together. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply mascara, and I have found my absolute favorite mascara in the world. I just did a review over this, which I will link below and in the card up here in the video. This is the L'Oreal Butterfly Sculpt Mascara, but I did do a comparison review over this with another mascara, so make sure you check that video out for a full review and demo of it because it is so amazing. But I'm going to go ahead and go off camera and do my mascara and my lips, so I will see you guys in a couple of seconds. Okay guys, so I'm back for the finished look, and I went ahead and put in my inner corner highlight, but I did use the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Plunge, which is a really, really pretty neutral beigey champagne color. I had to have a mush in my... But yeah, that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will include a product preview or like a product highlights at the very end of the video, but I'm going to go ahead and close it up. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. All the links are below. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Mwah.